Cause probably something I should already know, but I don't know it yet. I'm trying to grow as a person. Woo!
Welcome back, delightful humans. I'm Keilani, and I'm here for another Therapist Reacts. And today I will be reacting to NF No Name, continuing on the NF journey. And I'm just so excited and I'm so grateful for all of you that have been encouraging me on this journey and recommended it from the start. And so it's been such a joy. It's been so fun to peel back each layer of NF. And if you are wanting to peel back some of your own layers, please check out my link that I have in the description of this video and in the description of our YouTube channel, because I have some freebies available to you for more self-exploration and self-awareness. I have some journal prompts, a guided meditation, and an opportunity to do a 30-minute phone consultation with me to discover if we might be a good fit to work together and to do some real work as a life coach and a guide in helping you transform your life to have more meaning and purpose. That is the stuff that I love. And without further ado, I'm excited to start this journey with you watching NF. Here we go.
Look, people ask me what the future is. All I know is I'll be doing this. All I know is things are moving quick. That's convenient for me cause that's how I live. Now they see me out here moving up. You don't like me, that makes two of us. Time change, yeah, I can't adjust. Yo, it's who you are, not who you was. Oh my, yeah, just went to Europe. They say this single is working. I think I'm learning. I am way more than what people might think when they look on the surface. What is my purpose? Yeah, that is a question that I have been asking myself, and it hurts. Cause probably something I should already know, but I don't know it yet. I'm trying to grow as a person. Woo!
That's exactly what I was saying. What is your purpose? That's a question we should be asking ourselves. And it's exciting to get to see this transparency from him as he's recognizing that, because so many of us, and I'd say all of us at any given point in our life, have had a period where we're just on autopilot or survival mode and not necessarily asking what our purpose is and diving deeper into that question. So this is a turning point where he's really questioning that. And that's what I love helping people to do, is maintaining this curiosity and developing some self-compassion and trying to unfold and understand the layers of who we are so we can live more vibrant and full lives. And I also love that, he's talking about being able to change and not just viewing ourselves as being stuck at in a static way, as unmoving or unable to evolve, but that all people are allowed to evolve. We're all allowed to learn and grow. And that's kind of a proclamation of that. I'm trying to grow as a person. Woo! I like it.
That I have been asking myself, and it hurts. Cause probably something I should already know, but I don't know it yet. I'm trying to grow as a person. Woo! I'm sick of people telling people I'm here cause of marketing dollars. Oh, you think that everything is gonna blow just cause you market it harder? No, I got my hands in everything. Now they out here trying to get to me. Stop trying to lecture me. You don't compare to my level of thinking, so why do you think you compare to my energy, huh? Small circle but the numbers growing. Fame call me, I'm like, how you doing? Hung up on him, I ain't ready for it. I get back to that when I make album 4. Less talking, I've been working more. Better me is what I'm working towards. Y'all judging but we not in court. No, we not in court, oh lord. Last couple years, let's recap. I make a living off of writing on my regrets. I'm doing me, I don't care where the scene's at. Try to give me feedback, I don't really need that. I used to walk on stage in a v-neck. I used to wear a little tie with a black vest. I came a long way, why you looking upset? I'm trying to paint a picture, get the vision, you ain't here yet. Look, hold up, wait a minute please. Flow switching, I got ADD. Brain scatters when you play the beat. It don't matter what you say to me. I'll be doing this at 83. I've been doing this since ABCs in the major leagues, doing major things. Don't play with me. Woo! I'm living life in the fast lane. Wake up every morning thinking I might have a bad day. Drive my own car, I don't like the valet. Park, then I go into my mind with an AK. Shoot every thought in my head, then it rotates. Losing it all, but I think that I'm okay. Who was involved, I don't know, but I'm insane. Poof, and I'm gone when they call me a no-name. What? I'm probably not what you thought. I'm probably not what you thought. I used to judge everybody that wasn't like me till I learned it was wrong. Girl told me I should get it together and get out the dark. I'm trying to give her my heart. That's when I sit in my car, writing for hours until I
much, and I'm like into it, and then I'm like, you gotta stop, you gotta react. This is a reaction, you gotta react, Keilani. Okay. I mean, there's still some elements in his evolution where he's caring what people think, and that's a part of it. But there's also, it's like, it feels like there's a peek through the clouds too. It's not the full focus of this song by any means. And so there's a lot of him also saying like, like I've already mentioned, like we're allowed to evolve and this is just my path. I'm not looking for feedback. And it's a tricky thing because when someone finds themselves in a place of fame or getting notoriety for something, it kind of comes with criticism from other people, and to navigate that is a really tricky balance in the lane. And I think he has really connected with, I mean, that is part of his purpose. He's connected with like his wife for it, and it has nothing to do with the money. It has nothing to do with the fame. It's that I have a message inside of me that needs to be unleashed. I need to write this music and express, not just, he mentions regrets, but not just regrets. It's like, I need to process my life through music. Another beautiful lesson that I really like is when he says, I used to judge everybody that wasn't like me till I learned it was wrong. You know, I notice with not just myself, it starts with me always noticing within myself, but what I notice with myself and with my clients is the more outward judgment, the more self-judgment, and vice versa. So if we find like a harsh inner critic within ourselves, we're also probably harshly judging other people. And it's some of that like defense mechanism of not wanting to feel vulnerable, of not wanting to feel seen, especially that inner critic is saying, you're not enough. You're not enough yet, or you're not worthy. So we're going to put up a wall, and that wall will be one of judgment. And so it's really great, again, to see this evolution of him like breaking down some of these dysfunctional beliefs, because we all hold them, whether it's a desire to be perfect, or that our worth is derived from achievement, or that we're unwanted or unlovable. And until we understand these unconscious forces that are really puppeteering us, we will live in dysfunctional patterns that continue to repeat without us knowing. And so we have to make the unconscious conscious. And I think that his songwriting is very much about that. It's him making those unconscious parts of himself more conscious and more aware, and an understanding that it's something that's there to help others too. And then even when this other section here, I always put up my guard, even when I'm talking to God. And sit in my room and I plot everything that I'm not comes out in my music I jot. I give it all that I got. And I think even I noticed that people, put a lot of perfectionism even in their conversations with their higher power or when journaling. And as far as journaling goes, which I think is really a conversation with yourself and your intuition, we have so many poor examples of what that looks like in film and in TV. Like, dear diary, I had a ham sandwich today. And as if someone is going to read it at some point, and you don't have to like leave an Anne Frank diary that is there for other people to read and find and process. In fact, when I journal, and it's my communion with my higher power and my connection to my intuition and myself, I typically throw my journals away when I'm done with them. They were not meant for anyone else's eyes. It was my space to process. And I think that for him, that is an ability he's able to use when it comes to his music. It's like that's where he can really be fully honest with himself, which is really cool. I mean, is there anything more wonderful than getting to see someone's authenticity so loud and proud, like with artists like NF? I just think that shines a beacon, and at the same time, I know that it's this inner fire with him that like he couldn't dampen it. It was just there. So he just gets to really be his authentically raw, vulnerable self. And in doing that, it's something that we can all learn from. And that is what evolving as a human is really about. Is there a way that you can allow yourself to shine bright without judgment? And that gets to be a beacon for other people. So he's living that purpose at this point without maybe fully embodying it And again, I'm always excited to see the evolution of his awakening, really. And it's a beautiful thing to see. It's what I love so much about working with my clients. It's such an honor, and it feels that way too. So thank you, NF. Love getting the opportunity to know you more deeply through your music. All right, I rambled enough. Here we go.
Everything that I'm not comes out in the music I tried. I give it all that I got. I give it all that I got. I'm trying to think of the box, no. Yeah, I got people standing outside a bus screaming my name. I don't come out and take pictures, they tell me I changed. I don't smile at VIPs, you get mad like you know what I paid. Guess I don't know what to say. Guess I don't know what to say. I leave it all on the stage. I leave it all on the stage.
You know, you cannot pour from an empty cup. And I think when people are wanting more from you, you have to really consider what your needs are and how much you can give and invest. And it doesn't mean that there's a lack of appreciation or care. But if he weren't, you know, if his energy is tapped out at a zero, then he really needs that space to recharge. And that can be something really difficult for really, you know, diehard fans who have, you know, you save up your money, you save up your pennies, you can drive far distances. It's an investment to get to see your favorite artist. And I think, you know, within a lot of his songs, especially as you can tell his gain in popularity as I continue down the journey, it's a lot of commentary on some of the discomfort of the fame. And I could totally understand that. I think there's something humbling about that, and that highlights that he's not in it for the fame, and he's in it for this opportunity to connect with people. That's my feeling anyways. I'd love to know what your takeaway is. As always, I feel that reacting to songs and reacting to music, yes, like the artists have somewhat of an intention in the meaning, but a lot of it is also meant to infuse your own inner stirrings and the emotions that it brings up for you. It's like a Rorschach in that way. So I'd love to know if you had any other takeaways, or if there were even certain lyrics that really stood out to you. And man, I just appreciate all of you being here as part of the delightfully human community that we have, and being a part of Delightfully Dysfunctional, a little passion project that James and I started and has been so much fun. And we appreciate you. So if this is your first time joining us, please like, subscribe, and share with a friend, because it really means the world to us as we continue to just create a community with more compassion and more curiosity and more heart. That's really what this life is all about. And those are the messages that I really love to share. So thank you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.